Hello everyone, hello and welcome to our next dev stream. This is the third dev stream of our gameplay. We are playing Sparta and I'm not here alone again.
Hi guys.
Lucy is here with me and we are going, with your help, hopefully to defeat Rome this night.
You mean defeat Rome as a Roman Republic or take Rome as a city?
Take Rome.
Okay.
Take Rome. So just please, if you can hear us, then confirm and we can start. Audio is good. Okay, thank you, Darkman. So let's jump into the game.
There's a bit of a delay, I think. Cool.
So we start exactly in the same point we finished last week. So as you probably know, we were able to expand a bit to the north, and I will just briefly show you the history for those ones who didn't make it last time. So once again, we are playing Sparta. It's initially we started on medium difficulty, but we changed it to hard. So I didn't make any changes today, so it's really the same difficulty. And we have our peninsula and we have Cyprus. We have Crete. Sorry. Then we have allies here, Athens, which proved to be pretty useful when we needed to have the borders secured. And we expanded to the north, where was Epirus. I think, yeah, they are actually still, they are still there. I already forgot. So Epirus is somewhere here, hopefully not that big. And we federated, as far as I remember, we federated with RDA. So they are currently our member of our federation. So let's just quickly see the history. I will give it max speed. So you can see that we spent quite some time to just improve our nation or our country and our infrastructure, and then we decided to disembark on the coast of Epirus. It was Lucy's idea.
Lucy wanted you to take Athens.
Yeah, Lucy wanted me more times to take Athens.
You just ignore me.
And I didn't think that it's a good idea, but right now it seems that it might be a good idea, because you can see that the current state is basically Athens are between two parts of our country now. So the plan today is there are two things we can do. We can continue our campaign either against Rome. That would be probably difficult. I would rather maybe create some forts and fortify ourselves. The second option is that we conquer Athens, and that's true that Athens is getting smaller and smaller. So the let's say the glory of Athens is gone, and we might be able to easily take them over. Or there is a third plan. What we can do, we are currently in peace with Carthage and Ptolemaic Empire, which is great because we don't have too many enemies. But what we can do, we can take some boats and disembark somewhere near Asculum and try to conquer Rome. So that's why would we do that? That's good question. If anyone in general, basically, if anyone conquers the capital of enemy, then the enemy basically loses its army more against us, and also the happiness goes way lower. So if you are able to conquer capital, then you really make a big step, and you might be able to quickly take over the whole country. So that might be the good way how to fight Rome. But on the other hand, the problem might be that we will not be able to supply our units because as you probably know, we have just a couple of boats, and we have here one galley. So that's our plan.
Seems like most of you want Athens to be the goal.
Right. So yeah,
I would go for Rome today.
You would go for Rome today?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's just see if this is not the end turn. Okay. So what we will do?
But how would you want to make Carthage and Ptolemaic Empire to give you their boats?
Well, they wouldn't give me their boats. What do you mean?
So what was the third option? I thought you
wanted to... Well, the third option is that we take our boats there. But the problem is that there might be Roman ships.
Yeah, but you were showing on the map... sorry, I didn't understand. I thought you want to make Carthage and Ptolemaic Empire your allies and then together...
Well, we are already allies.
Go after Rome.
We are in peace and we have already some treaties. Okay. So that's kind of...
So you think your back is covered?
Yeah, pretty much. I hope so, because otherwise I wouldn't even try that. So let's...
Well, but still it seems that most of the guys here want
Athens.
You to go after Athens, yes.
Okay, so what we will do, we will definitely move there those boats just to see what's there or if there are any enemies. So far there are no Roman vessels around, which is good. And this boat will...
Maybe Carthage is keeping the sea free of Roman ships.
Yeah, exactly. That's also what I hope, that if there were any Roman vessels, they are already destroyed. So yeah, we can go for Athens. That's true, and it shouldn't be even that difficult. Not sure if we will continue against.
And you gave up on conquering Epirus?
No. We have still one guy here.
Oh.
Yeah, he will get there.
Okay.
He will get there next turn. And the infrastructure is good. I don't actually think that there is anything for these settlers now what has to be done. We might, we can build city here, but that's next turn. And here we have hoplites to be healed. I really hope that if we will maintain the peace with all the superpowers, then we should be able to get there some units to Italian peninsula.
And how do you want to keep the front stable? I mean the northern part between you and Roman Empire.
Yeah, that's I would really like to get somewhere here and build forts. So we will keep them busy. They will probably keep us attacking, and then we will disembark. So let's see. I actually think that this is not the last save. I think that we already took this before. Maybe it's a couple of turns back. I don't know. Absolute supremacy. Okay. I think that we conquered Tergesti last time.
No.
No? Okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong. This guy has... the loyalty is not that good. But it should be enough to get these principes.
Knock is saying you should build the wall.
Yeah, the wall. I will build the wall, exactly. So here we wait. Okay, so that's the end of the turn. And Iron Mine... yeah, okay. Fine. So we have pretty good amount of gold, so we might be able to start building another hoplites. Let me just see if we can. Well, we can still build them just here. Yeah, I think that we haven't researched yet. Let me see.
How far is it in the invention tree?
Yeah. No, we still don't have them. And yeah, we need finish philosophy, and then we can get it. So
close enough.
Let's just build peltas at least here, and also there were warriors somewhere. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
It would be great if we get Rome, because it would really change the whole development of the game. But it's a big risk, and Lucy likes risk, right?
Yeah,
I think I
like reckless actions.
Yeah. I will just skip all the enemy moves, or enemy. These are actually not even enemies. I think that the options, game settings were changed. By the way, I almost forgot. We have just released new build. It's version 106. It's called Espanol and more. The main difference would probably not be for all of you. There is a first language to which the game was translated. It's Spanish. But there are other changes and other fixes and improvements. The biggest ones are that you basically can select a unit out of stack. Simple way, you just double click on the banner of the unit which is on the tile. I can show you during today's stream if there are any units in stack. There are a couple of other things, like now when you hover over a victory condition, then you will see the, let's say, comparison. How far did your enemies get? I will show you in a minute.
We just missed a series of naval battles.
Did we?
Yeah, between Carthage and Rome.
Let me just turn off the enemy moves. So yeah, let me show you how it looks like now. So once you hover over the victory condition in state window, you can see how are we doing. This is basically overview of those victory conditions which are which the players achieve the highest percentage. So Carthage is doing best in victory points. It's now 73%. We are doing best in military superiority. We have 52%. If you want to see the comparison of a particular victory condition, then you just go inside these the victory conditions window and hover over, so you can see that it's changing. So victory points, it's Carthage has 73%, and for technological dominance, Carthage is 57%, etc. So this is also new. There are more things which we have implemented, and also let's say small tweaks and changes per our per your suggestion and per our testing. So if you are interested to know more, then there is a changelog with all the changes listed. So nothing has really happened for us. I just noticed that there were some battles, but that's good for us. Let's just try to get a bit closer, and then yeah, they are gone. So the battle was here.
Actually on both coasts, so the east and the west.
So we don't want to get close. I will move the boat inside this town, and I will do the same here, because it's basically a coast city where you can get the boat inside. But by the way, only boats can go inside. If you have galley or trireme, then it's not possible to get to city. Only to shipyards. So yeah, I think that last turn we actually made it here. So
you want to starve him out?
I don't think that I will be able to starve him out, but once he's out of supplies, he will
run away.
Run away, yeah, he will retreat. But we can. No, it's not a good idea, I think. We don't. No, well, we actually need food. It's not that good. 19. We are trading some, so let's build more fields. And here everything's looking pretty good. So maybe this is the last. Maybe this is the last city. We can see that their loyalty is not good. It's good for us, because they will not perform well in this
Why didn't you
battle.
use the influence?
Well, influence is really expensive when you are trying to take over capitals. They are really, really expensive. And we were successful, and there is quite a lot resources. That's great, because we were not doing that well with gold. So let's see. Yes, so Epirus done.
Great, well done.
High five. So that's the first one we conquered. By the way, this screen, I'm not sure if you know that, but this screen shows you, let's say, kind of a progress in time, how long this particular enemy hold positions. So if when you see they were green, and there is like a range of green colors, and the less the green it is, then longer this is not in position of this enemy. So you see that Epirus lost the south part of the peninsula pretty long time ago. Then they lost some positions here, and they were slowly losing their positions in Balkan. So that's why there is like a different set of different colors. So that's great. We finally have Epirus done.
Out of the way.
Yeah, and we should start building the fort, I think.
Are still the German tribes in the north?
Yeah, they are here, but we are in peace with them.
Ah.
We are actually in peace with almost everyone. No, well, not really everyone. But the bigger players.
Right.
Yeah. These guys are also here. That's not good. Because they are pretty strong, so we will need to carry on. Let's see if we can do something. No.
Maybe you can try to sign peace agreement with them again.
Well, we want this city, right? I mean, yeah, and here we can use use influence, because there is no enemies which would take it back straight away. So we might try that. It costs some money. 7. Okay. Let's just do it. Yeah, let's do it one more time. No. Okay. Well, let's wait for the next turn.
Yeah.
There are some. No, we will not repair it yet. But the truth is that we don't have that many soldiers or armies. We have 2 here. There's 1 here.
Well, you're waiting for the hoplite technology, right?
Yeah, that's true. This is yeah, they're in defense. Okay.
And what specializations do you have in the RDA cities? Maybe you
well,
can
most
build...
of them are warriors.
So no axemen?
I don't think that there are any axemen. If there are, by the way, these strategic overview windows, it doesn't show only the units or map items, but it also shows the builders of them. So if we choose hoplites, then you can see that we see the map where our hoplites are, and in a bit different and bigger, let's say dot, you can see that this is also shown here, and it says builder. So if I will go for warriors, you can see that the big dots are actually builders, and these are the units themselves. So that's the way how you can find where to heal your unit or where to build the unit. So I think that we cannot really do much here. Yeah, we can build a city.
Yeah, Colmy is just saying that he didn't know that the influence can be used multiple times.
It can be, yeah, it can be used 3 times, up to 3 times. And if an enemy takes your city, or the other way around, it doesn't really matter, then the same turn cannot be applied from your side. So if you use influence and take over city, then the enemy cannot take it back in that turn, by influence at least.
And are the costs increasing with every attempt?
Yes, they are increasing with every attempt, and the chance is the same, like the chance is getting higher and higher, but the increased amount of resources required doesn't mean that it multiplies the influence. So the influence application is the same, basically, just the resource amount is different. Usually it's not enough to apply just the influence just once. It's basically it's pure luck. If you succeed, it's, well, not pure luck. It's luck, and also maybe the city was already in really bad shape. So in that case, it might work. But in general, if you want to take over city by influence, you should really have much more than for the first attempt.
But then if the city has a low loyalty and general moral,
then it's easier. Yeah, that's higher. Okay, we still have to wait here. We need more. We really need more builders of hoplites. Okay.
You still have to wait 2 turns.
No, two turns, and then we have to research the other technology. So. If we take over this Thessalonica, then we might try to sign peace.
They won't
no.
want to.
But the truth is that the loyalty of those units is not the best.
It's very low, yeah.
Yeah, they don't really care.
But it was them who came with the Federation.
By the way, I almost forgot. Sorry. What did you say?
It was them who came with the
Federation
Federation
that's true,
agreement.
but the mechanism simply works the way that more they like you, the lower the change in loyalty is. So if they really like you, there is no change in loyalty or very minor. But if they offer you a federation or confederation and it's not 100%, then it basically changes the loyalty. By the way, this is already what I showed in last stream, but right now this is also available for you. So now the buttons are usually yes, no, and map. The map will bring you to the political map straight away. No, we don't want to be in war with German tribes. And Pergamon. Well, not really. I think that
they probably have like just 1 city, maybe 2.
Yeah, and also I think that they are in war. Well, they are in war with Ptolemaic Empire, so no, we don't want to mess with them. So repair. This Peltast is waiting for upgrade, and it will probably take some time.
Yeah, call me Woz. You might want to use the influence now several times to use up all the influence points you collected.
So I think that you have a lot of influence when you used it only once all the time. Yeah, so let's try to finish them off. And we are in war with these guys, and these are Odrysians. Well, basically, the whole eastern border is dangerous.
You're fighting
for
on
us.
all fronts. No.
So let's try to take Thessalonica now. Okay, first attempt is good. And wow, they were actually... Look at that. Oh, that was a strong army. And yeah, we cannot attack them because they were attacked. So we have the galley here, so we are getting prepared for the this attempt.
It's 1 hoplite inside?
There is 1 hoplite, yeah, and there are already 2 boats waiting waiting to be used. So we can disembark 4 units, which is pretty good. If we will be able to get those 4 units on board, then that might be a pretty strong attack. It's plains, forest. Okay, let's go here. Fortify. We will
Maybe
just
you should have
fortify
given them some improvements.
Yeah, but we are look. We are with gold. We have a 18 plus per turn, but we are trading them 13, so we have just 5 per turn plus. And if we want to create a big army, then we don't really have that much for spending. But yeah, I think that we should at least hoplites should be somehow improved. So this is built the road, and here we can just have a look what's here. Oh, this is Odrysians.
Maybe you can try.
I think I will rather wait till Nisus is repaired, because otherwise they might revolt. So let's give it some time. We will fortify this unit here just in case that someone will disembark. And here there's nothing to do right now. Yeah, we have a lot of settlers. I'm not sure if we will not...
might sell them.
Yeah, we might eventually sell them because it's a bit too much. And what about blacksmith? We have 3 blacksmiths, okay. Do we need more? No, not yet. There are 2 resources which are not covered, but it's not enough. And there is also gold mine. But just the gold mine. And this, okay, iron mine. No, the iron mine. No. It says the tooltip connected to blacksmith. Okay, let's move on.
Should be enough.
Yeah, I think.
So now you start the invasion.
Now? Well, not.
Yeah.
not
well, you said you have 4 boats ready.
Wait, but the hoplites are not there yet. You know.
I thought they are in the boats.
No, you cannot enter another map item with loaded unit, so they are empty. Okay, so now we will have hoplites soon. Very tribes, sure. We don't really care about that. Ay. They used influence on our city. German tribes. Where is that?
Trusted.
So we will probably try to use the influence again. Back on the same city. We cannot do it now. You can see that the tooltip says map item cannot be influenced this turn anymore. But we will do it next turn. This is actually not. It looks like we will just take it back, but the difference within the loyalty and the general moral is quite significant when this happens. Basically, if you think about it from the how it would look like in the real world. Then it basically means that there are 2 different camps and they are trying to provoke the other side. So basically the city or the population of the city kind of split to 2 different groups, and that's why the loyalty and the general moral goes down quite a lot.
Then maybe we don't want that city back at all.
Well, but we don't want them here. That's we might not need that city, but we definitely want that place.
But if you take... Oh, you can't.
So we can now attack Thessalonica. So let's try that. Maybe it will work even the first time because there is no fortification. No, it doesn't work. They have defense. Okay, they have defense bonuses because there is defense. Well, let's try it. Let's try it here. They will have the more battles penalty. So no.
Ooh. What's your army moral?
My army moral is average. Maybe I can boost it up, right? I know I should have done it. I should have done it.
Usually what I do.
Okay, so now we actually can try to take it over. So let's do it.
Okay.
One more time. 113. No! But at least the general moral goes down. So next turn we should be able to take them if they don't kill our units. And by the way, this unit produces, or this city produces hoplites, so it might be good for us, but it will still take too long to get the loyalty and general moral up. So we just take this unit here. And this is going for repair. We might actually sell this, destroy this. Because do we really want...
Well, but you can upgrade it to galleys, no?
No, boats can be upgraded to triremes only. And I actually went here, and this is galley, so it cannot be upgraded here. It cannot be repaired here. So I will need to get back to... Where is the boat? Builder. It's here. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. So let's go back. This guy's waiting.
Yeah. Knock Knock wants to see an attack or influence on Pella.
On Pella? Pella is here. Oh yeah, we should do that. But yeah, let's do it now because we already tried it last turn. We will spend all our money on it. Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, but the problem is, look, they will attack us straight away with this nomad. So, well, let's try to get there this unit. Okay, that can work. Luckily, we have the new Peltas
was not
unit.
even a plan.
Yeah. So let's just see how the coast looks like.
Like we don't know.
Okay, so there is no palisade, there is nothing in Asculum. That's really good. So we might disembark and take it. And in that case, we might have a supply point. That's good. That's actually really good.
But you still want to wait for the other...
Well, we have just one hoplite. It doesn't make sense to disembark with one hoplite.
No, that's what I'm saying. That you will be waiting for the other two.
Well, at least one. And we should build... I will build the fort here. Just to be on the safe side. So fort. Here, and one more. They might eventually get around. But, yeah, and let's move this guy. So, yeah, now we can see... there is the tooltip says double click to open unit selector. So you just double click, and it opens the selector. So if you click just once, when you are pointing to the banner, then you click just once, it selects the unit which is behind. But if you click twice, then it opens the selector.
That's neat.
So we cannot get there. Well, maybe that wasn't a good idea to build it straight away. And and the army is getting closer.
Well, that would be now the time to disembark, because they would have to split their forces.
That's true, but in that case they will beat us. If we don't have pretty much gold.
You spend it all on the
yeah, well, that was the influence. Thank you, knock knock. So let's see what's the next turn brings. Yeah, that's good that we have that Peltas there. They should be able to survive. Okay.
They are fighting with a nomad?
Well, I think that this is a militia created in that.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look that good.
Well, there is a lot of forest tiles.
Yeah, that's
you have a clear advantage there.
That's true. It's true, but if they attack us 4 times on one warrior, okay, well that's a good warrior, especially when we think about it's an RDA warrior. So here comes the question.
No.
Well, what we can do? Look, we can sign peace, prepare,
and stab them in the back.
Yeah. We can basically prepare the whole, the operation, and then right before. We just...
I would never expect that from you, but okay, let's do it.
Yeah, let's sign peace. They are actually pretty friendly now. They don't like that we... By the way, I'm not sure if I already explained that, but you can see that the factors impacting the attitude. You can see that there is the new member joined our federation and it's red. So this is basically the biggest negative impact what changed their attitude. The reason is that they were initially in war with RDA, and because of we took RDA under our wings, then we are basically partially their enemies because we took them. We consider them to be our partners. So that's why it has such a negative impact. So that's this progress bar, or this indicator. New member joined our federation. Everything's going well. So now what?
It's a bit suspicious.
I think that we should take Thessalonica anyway.
I agree.
Because now it's the best time. Bospor, no, we don't want to go to war. We have a lot of coal, so no. Where is this Nikos? Yeah, that's because of the general moral is that low. We have to keep that the unit keep there for quite long. I will build their amphitheater but we will need to keep the unit there. So we can at least apply the influence here. It's possible, or it's quite likely that we might get it back, but I will try just 2 times. Okay, good. So we have it back, but you can see that the loyalty is already quite low. It was probably even low before, but it's even worse. And we are still in peace with German tribes. Okay.
But what if the Romans offered peace just because they were also running out of gold or something?
Yeah, maybe that's true. But we have a plan.
Now we have a plan.
Now we have a plan, that's right. So let's build a road here. Fortify.
And the plan of attacking Athens, you dropped it for now, right?
The plan, well, they built already 2 peltas. By the way, I'm not sure, did I click on yes? With this Seleucid Empire?
I thought you did.
Well, we didn't want to, right?
But you can influence his cities anyway.
Yeah, well, I will, but... and we are out of influence. So, but what are we going to do? I didn't want to... Peace signed, yeah. I probably missed click because I wanted to click on no. Okay,
yeah.
well, anyway.
Knock Knock is saying that we did.
So in that case, well, we will have to leave Thessalonica in peace. We will go to our cities on the other side of Balkan and use recovery to get them back to shape as soon as we can. And once it's done, we will have 3 hoplites, and 1 is also coming in this ship. What?
No, I'm just... So how many you have? 7 of them? Because there are 2... Yeah.
Yeah, this hoplite has to be transported more, maybe. This peltas will stay there.
Yeah, I have to agree. Pavel always has a cunning plan.
Has what?
Like a sneaky plan. You know,
well, not
something
always.
that I would never think of. My actions are usually more direct.
But the problem is that AIs also do this. So you know, it's not that I'm.
You programmed it. So
yeah, I programmed it per my thinking, or at least I was trying to. So we have the fort ready. So let's jump in. Yeah, this warrior is not in a good shape anymore, but yeah, let's go in here, and this one will go here. He's out of movement points, just 1. Okay, so next turn. Hopefully they will be able to hold it for another turn. But I forgot that we have peace. Yeah, it was a long day, guys. Sorry about that.
Well, you're preparing an invasion, so
yeah,
that's to have the fortification
great
ready.
So we are getting stronger. By the way, the to-do's gone. I'm not sure if you remember from last stream. Do we want to merge with Macedonia? Yeah, because these are our allies. They were our partners anyway, right? We were in confederation with them.
But it's really far away from you.
Well, they were also here, but they
are not anymore.
Yeah, they are not there anymore. So they are only here, and they are in war with well, Pontus.
They're in war with the tribes.
Well, we are also in war with tribe. If I go here, you will see what we have. Basically the same enemies. Almost all the enemies are the same. So there's nothing what we can lose.
Well, there is. You will have to lose resources to build up some units there to defend the territory.
But we will take over their resources as well. So
if they have any.
Yeah. I will go for yes. Yeah.
I would go for no, but
okay, so
it's your game.
Let's click on yes. Skolos decided to join Seleucid. Oh. So that's where is that? Yeah, they applied the influence, so they are really nice. We just signed peace, and they already started applying influence. It doesn't seem like the peace will last for long. So recover, or yeah, let's go for recover. And this can he's not fully. He has moved already, so we cannot apply the recovery action. This guy can stay here, and this is our 4th hoplite. So we have pretty much the army ready.
The invasion army.
Yeah. And there will be one more hoplite here. There will be actually 2 more, because the one will be repaired soon. It will be in 1 turn. So let's wait 1 more turn, and then we will already, in the meantime, we will prepare the whole fleet.
Wow.
So
this is a really big operation.
So there is this new warrior. We will load him. We will load him to the fort, but this one has to go and heal. So let's get back to Risen. We might also actually use these warriors there. I will just train them.
Maybe keep them as a backup.
Well, actually, there might be some forest tiles, and in that case, they will be much more useful than our hoplites. So let's take at least 2. Okay, these guys can wait or sleep. So let's sleep. And this guy will wait. It's 45. So this is our new territory. How do you like it?
No units, 2 cities.
Yeah, but pretty big cities. I mean, 6 and 5. And there is...
Can they do hoplites? Probably not.
No. Settler and Nomad, and here it's Nomad, the same.
Oh, okay.
And we have boats here, so maybe we will just sell it. It doesn't make sense for 1 boat to maintain shipyard. So what we can do here, first thing is there are Dacian tribes, and they might be able to attack us. So we need to. I don't want to wait for hoplites because it's still like 5 turns. And 5 turns might be crucial. So let's change the specialization here already. So the question is if we go for warriors or peltasts. The terrain, let's just turn the fog off. Yeah, it's actually much better for peltasts on both sides. So let's...
Well, 2 questions. Can we already build patrol towers? No.
I don't think so. No. We have temple, stable, shipyard, fort and blacksmith.
And 1 more, what is the difference between attacking small and big city when there is no unit inside?
There is so-called size bonus. Not sure if we... Well, we haven't attacked anything this turn. But the bigger the city is, the bigger the bonus is, and it's kind of pretty big deal. The difference when you're attacking city with size 1 and city with size 5, it's like 50% up. So the bigger the city, it really makes a difference in the calculation of the battle. We have new... I just checked if we have all the trading. No, we don't. There is new city here. So let's build trading. By the way, guys, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm using the default actions and alternative default actions all the time. And you can see how convenient it is. We don't have to go to the action bars at all. So if you are not familiar with the default actions and alternative default actions, then we can watch another dev stream where I'm explaining it, because it really makes it easier to play the game. So we might try again to... Well, it doesn't make sense, look. These guys will probably take the city. But what we can do, we can get there with this peltast.
You think you get there in time?
No. We are in peace with Seleucid, but once it's taken by Odrysians, then we can take it from them. Because they will eventually go after us anyway.
And the Amphipolis is theirs, or?
Yeah, it's already theirs. So we just wait till they take over all these things, and then we will weigh in.
Then you will have to fight for it.
I will, I know. I know that there will be problems here, but our only hoplite builder is working on 100%. So let's see what will happen now.
One more question from Cable Nexus related to the question before about the size of the cities. Does it make difference for the unit when it's in the city, whether the city is big or small?
When the city is attacked and there is unit inside, then the city basically provides some kind of defense bonus. But in that case, the unit is attacked, not the city itself. So in that case, the size doesn't really make a difference. It makes a difference only when the city itself, without guards, is attacked. So they are proposing to sign peace.
I would go for it.
You would go for it, even when I tell you that they are basically in war with all our friends.
Yeah, but that's not gonna make us go in war with all of them.
Yeah, but every time you sign peace with an enemy of our friend, the friend will like us less. You would go for that.
I would.
Okay, so let's do that. We don't want to fight on all those fronts. That's true. No. We are offered gift. Mighty Carthage decided that they will send us gifts. That's great.
They could have been more generous, but okay.
More generous. Okay, so wants to trade knowledge. That's great. Iron, we kind of have an influence. Yeah, let's offer them. Let's offer them a lot of food, and we can also offer them. Well, let's offer them one. No. We don't have that much coal. Let's just see if they will. Antigonid was defeated, and Massilia was assimilated. Well, those are big news. Well, at least we see how big the Roman Empire is. So it seems like Carthage is actually
still hanging there.
Yeah. So Antigonid was defeated.
6-4, we actually are just developing the technology or researching the technology for hoplites.
Yes,
so
it's
soon enough.
It's the ranking system. So we should be able to build X-Men and hoplites soon. We might actually be, we will be able to build X-Men, despite the fact that our faction should not build them. But because of we are in federation with a faction which can build X-Men, which is the RDA, then we will be able to build both. That's one of the big advantages of being in Federation, because you might be able to build unit types which can the other partner build.
Then maybe you can use some of the warriors or the X-Men to go to Rome from the north.
Well, did you see the army before?
But you will split their forces when
I know, but I don't think that those forces we saw is like all they got. I think that there will be much more.
Now they have Massilian army as well.
Yeah, it's even worse. That's exactly what I meant. So there is one unit will go to Galli, and 2 to
Cable Nexus is suggesting that maybe you want to supply some food to Carthage to make them stronger in their fight against Rome.
Well, I don't think that they will even accept something like food. We can basically give food to all our allies because we have loads of. But I don't think that this will change much. They don't need that, I think. So this Spearman, is it Spearman? No, it's sorry, Peltas will finally get his upgrade after like 20 years. And this is our army for our secret operation.
Ooh, exciting.
We are already here. Well, we're ready. I'm not sure how much
still
ready
one
are
more
we,
turn.
but what is the loyalty is not good. No, we shouldn't use recover now.
Why?
Well, they will recover, so they will bring new soldiers from the Sisia, but the loyalty is lower, so it means that the loyalty of the whole army will also be lower, and we don't want that. So we will just leave them healing by themselves. All right, I think that it's getting closer. The only thing I hope is that once we disembark, these guys will not go after us here, and also Athens. Athens is quite the attitude is quite good.
They should help you to fight the Seleucids. No, not the Seleucids. The Thracian tribes, the Odrysians.
Well, they are not in war with them. They are look at that. They are almost no. The superpowers, they are fighting all of them, and all the rest are their friends. So let's see.
But then you're risking that maybe Ptolemaic Empire will disembark in Athens.
I know, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. They don't care about it. They have plenty of that, and this trade simply wouldn't make sense for them. But Seleucid want for 13 food they give us 1 knowledge.
Food?
Well, we are still in. We will take it because we are basically throwing the food away. Do we want to sign? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I will.
We want to take Rome. We don't need to fight everybody.
Sure. So we will also do it with Celtic tribes.
Yes.
Okay. So we are very peaceful country now. We are fighting just with.
Cable Nexus is asking what is our, I suppose, army moral with our enemies or towards our enemies.
With Roman Republic, it's average because it's slowly every army moral against all the enemies is slowly getting back to normal. Whatever it was, even
to average, you mean?
Yeah, to the average. So if it's higher and you sign peace and you don't fight them anymore, it's slowly going back to the average, and the other way around as well. So because of we are in peace for already, I don't know, 6 turns, then it's slowly getting back to normal, and we average. And
so you cannot really boost the army moral until you declare war.
No, you can. You can boost it now. No, sorry, you are right. You are not at war. It's written in the tooltip. I already forgot.
Luckily, we have the tooltip.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the farm warrior here. Let's build another. Let's build a salt, and here as well. That will be a pretty big army, I think. And let's
hope it's big enough.
Here we have the first galley is full, and these 2 hoplites will be embarked as well.
Next turn is the turn?
I think that the galley has to, it's here, so it will probably take 2 turns.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
We also, we don't have enough bolts. We would need another at least 1 or 2 for these warriors, but what I will do, I will rather fortify this part, because we don't want the Romans to break through here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also curious if we will.
How it's gonna
we
go.
will make it. So we have those 2 new warriors. Ah, what? You saw that?
Nope.
There was rebellion. No, you see? Okay.
Phew. But are we at war with them?
Well, that's our civil war.
Yeah.
So we are. So yeah, we are in war with them. This guy should actually get to the city itself, and we should also build stockade here. We have just the nomad here.
But they also have only a nomad.
The problem is that Athens might weigh in and take over this back. It was initially Athens, if you remember, but it was taken by Odrysian, and once it was taken by Odrysian, we took it. What we will do, I will try to get there this hoplite. Hopefully it will not take too long.
Lonely boat.
It will be nice to see if there are any tiles which are not owned, but I think that there are no unowned. Let's build the peltast here and find out. Yeah, even the music is now getting dramatic. So let's see if it will not change to crisis music, because there are different teams.
There's a lot of drums.
Yeah. Okay, we are there. This will go to fort, and this one will get here. No, we should actually go also to the city. So we need one more warrior. And this guy will get to the fort, and we will connect these cities on north. This is for boat, so we can repair the boat here next turn. Okay.
Is the city where you have the forts, the wall? Is the city actually as fortified as the wall? Isn't it like a weak point that you don't have a continuous wall?
You mean this city?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like there is like a gap between them, but in general, it means that you basically have the fort on these tiles, and there is no fort here, but the unit itself has the palisade, so it should be fine.
You should make the city bigger.
How should I do that?
Well, you have
you
the
mean
birth rate
the birth rate
policy.
policy, but it will take like forever. I mean, we are still on 50%, and we don't want more.
But you can use the local grant, like just for that one city.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I can do that. If it makes you happier, then let's change it to 100%. So they are attacking our nomad. Yeah, you see, and the Athens are already there.
Opportunists.
And they ask if you want to, but this is actually something what I think makes sense. So they got to the civil war, they took what they wanted, and now they just want us to acknowledge, yes, you are a real nation. So no. Odrysian kingdoms likes us more and more. So this will get into okay, I have to wait for next turn. So we only might be able to disembark, but I would rather wait one more turn.
Oh, one more turn? We are already waiting so many turns.
Oh, come on! If you were able to wait for half an hour.
I can wait for another half an hour.
Okay, everything looks good. There are still no forts. And I want to see if we have no... Okay. So we just need to declare war, that's fine.
Do you think they suspect what's coming?
I don't know.
Well, they can see you, right?
Well, not really. No, they have the same rules for visibility as we have, so they don't see this. They see the forts, because there is the settler here, But even they had the extra view range in Asculum, it would not be enough. So we are on a safe side.
Yeah, you're keeping your fleet under radar.
Yeah. One next turn, don't worry, we are almost there. And we have...
Patience is a virtue. Yeah, not my virtue, I have to say.
We have one special warrior here who can join the army. We will repair the boat. And this is the last hoplite we want to get here. So what I can do, this is kind of... because I know how the AI works. Or at least I know what are the priorities. If we move this guy away, he probably will not follow us because there are other enemies, so he might be able to stay there, and they might attack each other, which would make it easier for us. Let's see if this will actually happen, but I don't think that they will try to get further from the city because they want to defend it. Fine, so everything seems fine. I just checked the trading. Yeah, there is the new city we built. Okay. Everything else is pretty good, but the gold we really have just because of we were successful with the capital of Epirus. And we want to build... there is... We don't have amphitheater yet.
It's possible.
And there is actually, look at that, there is still neutral city.
Nobody claimed it yet.
So the question is, should we take it or leave it?
Should we spend our gold?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's leave it. We will need that gold.
Exactly, you're just starting a major war.
So there are 2 new warriors and the peltasts there, and we finally have the technology for that. Yeah, so let's build one of those.
Amphitheater.
Or defensive wall.
That might be actually more useful.
Let's go for that. You see, they are... it's not that good because they might be able to siege the city. We have the hoplite there coming, but... Come on! Was damaged. But that's still there. But... let's wait.
It was a stormy day.
Oh yeah, this territory is unclaimed yet. So they have to wait, and we will change the specialization in these cities. So let's go for hoplites in 1. This reason, it would be great to change it to the X-Men, because there will be some battles on the top, in that area. So how are we going to do it here? We can take this. It's a hill, so we should be in pretty good position. So let's go for that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's first just get there and see if everything's fine. Yeah, it seems fine. Carthage is on our side, that's good. The attitude is good. And they are in war as far as... Yeah, they are in war with Rome. So let's declare war. Look at them, they really like us. Except of the new member joined the Federation, it's still better and better.
Well, that's too bad.
Let's go for that.
Does not
the
go along with our
problem
plans.
is that we will not be able to disembark all the units on one tile. So... it was a mistake. I should actually take them here because the boat will not get there. Yeah, it wasn't that smart. Let's get back and use these warriors. This warrior is not trained, which is And we actually need the warrior to get to the city. So let's go there. And this warrior has to go to this fort. This is their fort. It's a lonely fort. Yeah, that wasn't a smart. That wasn't a smart move. Well, anyway, we can.
You get there the next turn.
Yeah, I will get there next turn. So we have 2 more units for the next turn. We might also try. No, it's too expensive. Wow.
Oopsie.
384. So that's not gonna happen.
The D-Day in the Adriatic.
Yeah. The history will change forever now. Will we build another? Yeah, we are building already one. This hoplite will get here, and we will soon should have the hoplites available as well. Anything else? Not really, no. It seems fine, so let's go.
Oh. I'm really wondering what they will bring. What military they have.
So this is yeah, this is just like a border guard, but they will come. I should already start building another warriors.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's what I was talking about. Luckily there were
was nobody there.
Carthage reacted straight away. They are happy about it. So let's go for that. We can use the map exchange because they might know more about Rome. You can no, Athens, no. German tribes are also in war with Roman Republic, which is good.
Again?
Look at that, like.
It was like what, 10 turns, 15 turns?
And we are having, those are the units. They are starving. These units. That's
how come they are starving? You
because
have the boat.
we don't have the boat here. That's the problem. So these units are all like now about 30%, 72%, general moral. And we lost the city. This city we lost.
And a big chunk of territory.
Yeah, we just need to wait. At least they didn't take the settler. Settler decided. Look, this settler decided that he doesn't want to change side. The problem is that we cannot move him anywhere. So what he can do, he can fortify or destroy road.
Let's wait and see.
This is the repaired boat that can be useful.
But you should destroy their fleet first, or
what is happening there? They are attacking from Athens land, which means that they have homeland movement together. Yeah. Well, that's not good for us. And they will probably take it, so we will lose the city. We can attack, but they will attack us anyway. So.
But what if you take the city and just raise it to the ground? So
we don't have another unit to raise it. So will we disembark? Yeah, that was the piece. You remember? I asked, should we? So we cannot do anything from here. Actually, we cannot disembark, and the only way to get the units there is to get.
We don't even have a homeland movement.
No,
with
it was changed because of the federation with RDA. Well, that was a waste of time. So let's get back with this damage ship, and this hoplite will have to wait for some time. So we have to get rid of this of this ship.
Well, the
Carthage might be able to destroy them. The problem is that Carthage is not going to play first. The Roman Republic is playing first. So, yeah, let's first try to do something here. So
maybe if you attack the city,
yeah,
then we will
that's
get
right.
supply.
We actually don't need that. We don't need those suppliers from sea. Good. That's really good.
Perfect.
That's the first thing. And they already have the, you see, there is the legendary Principes.
But we have hoplite.
I know, but look at them.
Well, then fortify and let them stay there, defend the tile.
Okay. We will also fortify here, or
No.
we will attack.
I don't know. Do we have to attack blacksmith? I mean, they won't make any new units there, so I would just go around.
Yeah,
Maybe
I know, but
attack
the blacksmith,
Perugia.
you know, the blacksmith multiplies all the resources around, and you can see that it's at least what we see are 6-7 resources. So we want to take it away as soon as we can.
That sounds logical. That will hurt.
And we will basically fortify all the units here, right?
I guess so.
What is the supply lines? Yeah, the supply lines are fine. So the Asculum is already supplying them.
Yeah, Pavel is in front of the gates of Rome. Almost.
Let's see if we will get there, actually. So our forts looks fine. I think that...
It's so funny. Cable Nexus is saying that tomorrow all the headlines in gaming magazines will be developer outsmarted by his own AI.
So what we will do here? They will attack it and take it. So the only thing what makes...
But maybe they won't take it.
That's true, but they have 2 warriors and 1 nomad. The thing is that if we will attack and we will take it, then we have all these things back. If we will fail, then we will have nothing back. But if we will get here, we will at least take these. But there is nothing there.
You can take the gold mine.
We cannot. We are in peace with them. So I will attack. Okay. I don't think that we will make it with nomad 4 size 4. Oh, wow!
Oh.
That surprised me really. We had
resources.
the no, we didn't have it. This is what we got. Courage of our men saved us today. Cool. Well, in that case, we have everything back what we had before.
Yeah, and now we just need to hope that they won't declare war.
Yeah. So first thing, let's upgrade the Spelltust already to Hoplite. Or actually, I think that the Hoplite is here, right? Yeah. So let's disembark here.
What?
I will move him here and disembark from this place, because we don't want to be right next to them. So they might eventually... They will not see the ship, you know, because if you see the visibility, they cannot see it. So they will see this enemy, so they will probably attack them, or hopefully. We don't have any other units to take over.
So you really don't want to attack the ship?
No, they look. There is trial.
You want
here.
to leave the
I
dirty
will leave
work
it
to
for
Carthage.
my allies. That's the deal. They take care of the sea, and I will take care of land. Yeah. Okay. Here it looks fine. There is nothing really what we have to do here. We might just...
What about that tile to the empty tile?
Yeah, I already took it. It's here.
No, there.
This one. Yeah. No. I will have a look. What's there? Yeah, it's no one's. So I will take it over as well. What I will do, I will just create the fields here, because if you create the field or farm on a tile where are rivers, then it's multiplied twice. So every time you have an opportunity to build field on river, then do it, because it multiplies the production. So we can destroy this blacksmith. It doesn't make sense to have it, and that's it. I think that we are done. What we can do, we can build another warrior here. Yeah, the gold is not that good.
Why did you destroy the blacksmith?
Well, what else would we do? We don't want to use the blacksmith now, and we might also use another or select another place for the blacksmith if we will be successful there. Everyone likes us. Once we declare war, everyone likes us.
Are you ready?
And they even created their own militia, because they were scared of German tribes and their influence. What is that? Oh yeah. This you can see that this looks a bit maybe weird, because the unit inside this ship or boat is that's what it's in report. It's starving. The reason is that the boat is basically damaged, and that's why it doesn't have enough supplies for the unit which is inside. So we will not be able to transport them here, because they will probably sooner or later be damaged. Now it's just the general morale goes down, but it will eventually get lower, even the health. So we will need to disembark them back and first repair the boat.
Cable Nexus is asking if Athens profit from the coal mine in our territory.
Athens of coal mine.
You know, they have one. You go left and north.
Yeah, they do. That's iron mine, but yeah, they basically get the iron out of this mine, but it's not multiplied anyway, because it's not connected to their city or blacksmith. But yes, it's going to the pool.
And the enemy moves or opponent moves are disabled now.
Yes. Well, no, just those ones which are not related to us.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, they are actually going around. That's still good, because they are pretty far, but we might need to extend the fort.
But they are probably at war with the German tribes, so they might get some trouble there.
Yeah, let's see. And we have I applied on Sirmium again.
Influence.
Yeah. So we have it back again. And we can finally build the X-Men. And we can also upgrade the Peltas here.
Finally. And that unit in the old Epiran capital, does it still have to be there? North.
Where is that? Here. Yeah, you can see the general morale is still not good. Yeah, it's sometimes there is nothing else you can do about that.
Cable Nexus is suggesting that we should go after Rome's resources first.
Well, we will next turn, or actually this turn. So let's. Will we march forward?
Yes.
Yeah. The problem is that hopefully they will not cut us off. Tile supplied 100%. Okay, let's go to a hill to see what is around. They have one Principes here. And there is Peltast coming as well.
That's forest tiles.
Yeah, that's forest, yeah.
Is the Pelta standing? Is it also forest tile? No.
Yeah, that's forest. We can attack them, but we would.
You should also check the army morale.
True, I will. So you see, they are gone. The Roman vessel is gone. So I will just look what is here. Yeah, I can see that there are some units, and there are even 3 milities units. Well, I don't think that will be that easy, but let's see, we might be lucky. We have no other units to transport there. Let's leave the suppliers nearby, just in case there are problems with the city. This is
So what are you thinking?
Well, we slowly have to expand to all the sides. And we have to wait with at least 1 unit in Asculum, because we cannot afford to lose it. So there must be the guards. So let's fortify 1 there.
And you're not gonna attack the Principes?
No. They are not that stupid. That's the reason why they fortify there. So we cannot march forward, because they are on plains. They are in good shape and they fortified. So that's exactly what I'm waiting for. And they know that we will eventually want to expand or. We can build cavalries.
I'm not sure I'm much of an advisor. I think I'm just confusing Pavel.
Why? So, the Peltas attacked us, that's good, that's what we wanted. Okay. So far, so good.
This is great.
Yeah, finally they decided that they trust us again, as they did before. No, we don't want to cancel peace with Athens. Confederation agreement with Pergamon. Well, Pergamon is really, well, it's not that bad, but this will bring us to the war with German tribes, and we don't want that, and also Dacian tribes, and also Ptolemaic.
It's not worth it.
No, it doesn't. How does it? So they bring another Principes here. And so far, I don't see anything else. We might be already able to attack Rome. No, will we? Yeah, it's on plains, so we will be able to attack Rome now. The question is if it makes sense to attack it just with 1 hoplite. I would rather take another one there.
Do you think the Principes will go after you, or
I don't know. I think that they might be. Yeah.
In the city?
I think that they will attack because they will find out that the capital is in danger. But let's see. This unit will just wait there. The fort's fine. It seems like they are
holding up.
Yeah, well, I think that they basically see that it's too well fortified. We want to train that unit. Here we have to wait for the X-Man. And this is the ship with starving unit. The problem is that we cannot really do anything till we repair the ship. And the ship has to be repaired here. It's too far. Yeah, so that's the end. We might build another city here, but let's see if it makes sense. You see short odds. That's not what we want. But I would go basically in this direction.
Well, that was the plan.
Yeah, so let's just leave them there. Let's see what they will do, what they will come up with. Asculum is damaged. Repair, stable. We don't really care about stable. Here are 2 fortified units, so let's get one of them and move them to the hill. The general morale is lower, but it's still kind of okay.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. But I would rather see another reinforcements coming. Yeah, we are doing so with the gold. Yeah, they are attacking the supplier city. It makes sense, but they just pelt us now. Let's see what they will come up with.
No chance.
Okay, so the warrior's gone. I'm not really worried about the about this wall, about the fort. I mean, in the worst case, we will just mix those.
Bring in a new warrior.
Yeah. And they have Peltast and Nomad. What we can do, we can try to starve the city.
That's usually a strategy that you don't use.
That's true, but in this case it's 7. It's really, that will be not easy to conquer, and they have the stockade there. So let's go here, and it's one here and here. So this should, no, we have to take this stone quarry as well. So
it's
first
cool.
Fortify.
The ship is actually guarding the sea, so they cannot bring supply.
Yeah, this is great. That's great. Hopefully they will be able to survive this attack. I will probably move him also here, because we cannot afford to lose Asculum. Yeah, it looks fine. They are a bit damaged, but everything looks pretty much okay. Let's finish the road. I'm surprised that for 70 turns this is still a neutral city.
They probably haven't noticed it.
So let's bring them there. This new Axeman. Next turn.
And aren't you building hoplites?
Well, not yet, but I already changed the specialization, so we can build them. It will take us all the gold.
Yeah, but we need the units now, no?
Yeah. So this is also plains. Okay, so let's go here and attack the stone quarry. Basically, Rome is now besieged. I don't want to starve them to death, because it will probably take quite some time, especially when there are guards. When there are guards, the starving technique doesn't really work.
Them?
Yeah.
Oh.
The starving technique doesn't really work in that case, but this will lower the general morale of those units. So that will work in our advantage. Okay, so let's see.
And a question on the side. Are the birds in the game eagles or albatross?
Well, there are different types of birds. The one which is flying above the only land is eagle, or are eagles. The ones which are flying above the coasts and partially also above the sea are albatrosses or seagulls. I'm not sure which ones. Okay, so they are attacking our unit close. Oh, that's a new galley. They just built it. Good. That's good. They survived. Fair enough. And there are also these how it's called, crows, right? Yeah, you can see them flying around above land. No defense. Yeah, Roman. Okay.
Pixel464 is asking if there are any Easter eggs in the game.
So this is Eagle. And there are, just let me show you if there are any. We don't see too many tiles. We don't see too many tiles with water, so I'm not sure.
I don't think it really matters.
No, yeah, it doesn't matter, but yeah, there was a question, so I wanted to answer them, but I don't see them now. But they are, and these are the crows, the small birds. Okay. So they are. If there are any Easter eggs, well, there is one Easter egg actually. No one has found it yet. I can just give you a hint that this Easter egg happens when you are really losing the game. And it's also not in manual. It's also not in. It's also not in the help. So I'm not going.
He's not gonna tell you.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you. So let's attack now. Let's see what we have. We have one fully healed unit. This one is a bit damaged. You can see that they brought the galley to supply the city, but Carthage went after us. So they know that they are starving, so they brought the galley, but it will not help them. And they also brought another supplier. He's coming, but he's not there yet. So there are two things. The first one is we should attack. The problem is that there is one unit which is not in the city, and there is also... No, there are two units in the city. There is Nomad and Peltast. And we don't know how strong they are.
No. Is Albatross really a bad omen? I didn't know. Well, I mean, the Czech Republic is a landlocked country, you know. I don't know much about the sea.
Yeah, it doesn't look that good, actually. There are 3 units here. Peltas Principes. The army, which is on this tile. Let's go into Asculum just in case, and we should build the stockade, but we are out of gold. This guy is actually guarding the southern border. So the question is simple: should we attack with these 3 hoplites now, or wait for the others, and this hoplite will attack the?
You want to take the gold mine next to it?
No, not really. I just don't want them to bring this guy here because he's a supplier.
It's a tough question because I'm not usually that patient.
You would attack.
I would.
Well, okay, let's attack. You will see that it will actually.
You don't have to convince me that.
Yeah,
then don't do it. Don't do it.
Why? We play together, so I will follow your advice. So let's attack. I'm pretty sure that we will lose everything now.
And then you will blame me.
No, I will not blame you. So,
Whoa, 10.3.
10.3. Yeah, that's because of that's what I'm saying. Defense bonuses.
And what about the army moral? Did you change it? Did you try to boost?
No, I didn't change it. I can change it. Or I can try it. But do we really want to risk the army desertion?
Yes.
No! I will. I cannot really, listen to your advices when they are really bad.
Well then, but you said this is a bad decision and you're doing it.
Yeah, this is not that bad decision. We still have a chance. Okay, one guy is done. There is still the other one. Let's try that now. Oh, the other one is actually... No, it didn't work. But the truth is that the defense is really low. So if we will be able to... I don't think that we will be able to... No, we are. We can now attack Rome again. We will need to leave this part unprotected, so they will probably go for Asculum. So this is a matter of risk.
But you have 2 units in Asculum.
I have 2 units and 1 is almost done, but I have another X-Man here. What's the problem? Why I cannot? The problem is that there is no. Why I cannot disembark? Come on, double click. Okay, now it's getting annoying me as well. Okay, so X-Man. Why I cannot disembark? Unit is not active. Oh, you know why?
You're out of gold.
Yeah, I'm out of gold, so
You can pay them.
So in that case, we have to attack. We need gold. So let's attack Rome, and hopefully we will get some gold out of them. Come on. Yes.
Yes.
So it's done.
You made it.
We got 4.5 gold. It's not that much, but we were able to get Rome. You can see that there is this size bonus. It's 51% up, and they were also having the defense bonus for the stockade. The army moral was also pretty good, but there was also the more battles penalty and the general moral. This is actually the starving. Also helped us a lot. So yeah, Roman Republic got a serious hit, and we got Rome. We have even
well, that's
enough.
really cool. I didn't expect you to make it.
Well, it doesn't mean that we will actually survive on that. But the good point is that our army moral, you can see that how it went up just because of this, and also the army moral of the enemy went down now. So let's see at least. What's the time? Yeah, well, actually, I think that we should. This should be the end. Let's just try one more turn. Really, one more turn, just to see how will they react. Because yeah, we have some gold now to pay. So let's see how what will happen.
Well, I want to see if they can bring any more units.
Well, they are bringing more units. You can see that on this tile are now 3 units. These guys are getting closer to Asculum.
But we are also bringing more units in.
You see, it will not be that easy. I think we surprised them. That's for sure.
You left the city.
Well, one of them, yeah. Okay, so I think that that's a nice ending today.
I would
so
go for
we
one
were
more turn.
actually able. We were able to conquer Rome. Yeah, German tribes really like what we are doing, apparently, and we might be able to do that. This will bring us to war with both. No, it's not worth it. Okay.
Yeah. Can you show the new victory conditions?
Sure. So we are currently 50% on military superiority. It went down. It went down not because of we have lower power, or we might, but it's probably not the reason. But the reason is that the other players built more units, so it gets lower. But from all the victory conditions, the victory point for Carthage is for 70% still. So this hasn't changed much in this way. We can also look at how the other players are doing. Let's just see the statistics. So who we are? We are these red ones. You can see this drop. That's the lack of gold. That's when the economy goes down and gets considerable hit. So this is actually that was a problem. But apart from that, we are on the 3rd position, I think. Let's see if I show the legend. Yeah, 3rd position. The best economy is Carthage, then the Roman Republic, and then us. Army power, we were really strong. After these attacks, it got a bit lower. So we are actually now doing quite well. I think that we started somewhere here today. The number of cities, yeah, we are in Big 4. Resources, we still have less than Carthage and the Roman Republic. attacks. Number of attacks on the Roman Republic side is quite huge, and we also have number of attacks. Casualties are going up basically for everyone, but we are still doing pretty well. We have really good relations. Country size, yeah, we cannot compare to Carthage, but population is going up for... Who is that? It's Carthage, wow. So they decided to change the birth rate policy, apparently. And then it's us and Roman Republic, it's pretty much the same value.
Well, you just took a size 7 city.
Sorry?
You just took 7.
Yeah, that's this spike. That's actually the Rome we took. And there is also probably, it's not shown, but there is the same drop for Rome. Happiness and development. Yeah, we are doing also pretty good in development. We are not as advanced as Carthage, but or Roman Republic, but we are doing pretty well. So that's pretty much it for tonight.
I agree, Cable Nexus, that we should have a part 4, because you promised you will defeat Rome.
That's right, yeah. So this is current situation basically. Carthage is getting all the islands, so we will probably meet them soon. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Or at least I certainly did. Yeah.
This was really cool. Yeah.
I also was not sure if this plan will work, because I was not sure about if we will be able to hold this northern part and in the same time also disembark and have enough troops to conquer Rome. But yeah, it worked out, and it's also a nice ending of today's stream. So once again, thank you very much for joining us tonight, and let's see what we will come up next week. Not sure if you want us to continue this, we might do it. Otherwise, we either will do the stream related to modding, or we might also stream another game, even maybe another scenario. It should be also fine. We might try something new. So have a nice evening, and
thanks so much for watching.
See you next time.
Yeah, have a good night.